Welcome again to our amazing series on parenting teens with a purpose. We are on our 6th episode, and today I'll talk about handling peer pressure and social challenges. Preparing teens to navigate peer pressure and social challenges is, it's essential for their self-esteem and decision-making skills as well, as they encounter various situations that test their values and their belief system. Your guidance as parent can equip them with the tools that they need to make confident choices in this crazy world where pressure is everly increasing. I would like to share with you 8 keys or strategies to help your teen handle peer pressure and social challenges in an effective way. So get ready, pick up your pen, and let's take notes. Number 1, encourage a strong sense of self. Start by helping your teen develop a strong sense of self, meaning engage them in discussions about their values, their interests, and personal goals. Ask them questions in a very informal way, on the drive, in the car, around the table, dining. Talk about it. Encourage them to reflect on what is important to them and what they stand for. This self-awareness actually will serve as a foundation for making decisions that will align with their belief, with their core values, making them less susceptible to peer pressure. Ask them questions like, what do you value most in friendship, son? Or, baby girl, what are your goals for the future? This dialogue actually will foster a deeper understanding of their identity and also their pursuit and priorities. Number 2, I love this one and I keep repeating it. Role-playing scenarios. Role-playing can be an effective tool as well for preparing your teen to respond to peer pressure at school or in their social life. Create scenarios that they might encounter, such as being offered alcohol at a party or being pressured to engage into risky and evil behavior. Practice different responses together, emphasizing on assertiveness and self-confidence. Engage them to use phrases like, for an example, no, thanks, I'm not interested. Or you could teach them to use phrases like, I'd rather hang out with friends who respect my choices. This practice actually will help them feel more prepared and confident when they are facing real-life scenarios. Role-playing are fun. It brings you and your teen together, create a bond. In that fun, you are actually establishing their identity, giving them boldness and confidence to say no.
Dive into a journey of growth, resilience, and transformation. My new book is now available. Head over to my website to check it out and start your next chapter today.
Number 3, surrounding themselves with positive influences. Discuss with your teen the importance to surround themselves with positive influences. Friends who respect their choices and support their values. Help your teen to evaluate their friendship and encourage them also to seek out peers who uplift and inspire them, not people who push them down and crush them and belittle them. Remind them that it is okay to distance themselves from friends who engage in negative behavior or pressure them to compromise their values. And so reinforcing that idea, the idea that true friends respect others' choices, will actually help your teen to empower them to make healthier social connection and not fall in becoming victims. Number 4, discuss consequences of risky behaviors. You have to openly discuss the potential of consequences of risky behaviors, such as, for example, the use of substance or engaging in unsafe activities. Help your teen understand that the immediate thrill or acceptance they may seek from peers can actually lead them to a long-term negative outcomes. Sometimes they need to know what are the consequences, the pain of the consequences. Encourage your teen to think critically about the risk involved and to consider how their choices align with their goal and value system. They should choose matters that reflect or align with their goal and their values. This understanding will actually help them to be more informed and take more informed decisions as well when they are faced with peer pressure. Number 5, equip your teen with strategies for social challenges. Don't wait until they get out there. Begin to equip them with strategies already for those challenges that they will face in the social life. Teach your teens those strategies, how to handle social challenges. Discuss assertiveness techniques. Examples such as you could teach them to use statements like I. The I statement to express their feelings and boundaries. For example, they can use a word like, I feel uncomfortable when you da-da-da-da-da. Or, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that. I feel uncomfortable. Additionally, empower your teen to recognize when to walk away from uncomfortable situations. Role-playing scenarios where they practice leaving a situation or changing the subject can help also feel more confident in the ability to navigate social pressures. Again, role-playing, role-playing, role-playing. Number 6, encourage open communication. I've said it before and I'll repeat it again. Encourage open communication. Maintain open lines of communication about peer pressure and social challenges. How do you do that? Regularly check in with your teen about their experiences and also their feeling regarding their social life. It can be done in an informal way, as I had mentioned before, around the dining table, go for a drive, informal. Create a safe space for them to share their concerns without fear of being judged or being punished or being mocked or being belittled or being pushed aside. Ask them simple questions like, how do you feel about the friend you hang out with? Or, have you faced any challenges at school lately, son? These ongoing dialogues, this ongoing exchange helps them feel supported and encourages them as well to seek your guidance when there is a need, when they need it. Number 7, model healthy decision making. You know, as a parent, model healthy decision making in your own life, of course, but share your experiences with peer pressure and the choices you made, both good and bad. Again, I'm emphasizing on that because don't only give example where you came out like the hero. Talk about also the good and the bad. Discuss how you navigated challenging social situation and the lessons actually you learn from them. When you do so, this modeling reinforces in them the idea that everyone faces peer pressure at some point, not only them, and therefore it's normal to be a part of your growing process. Number 8, promote resilience, and confidence. You have to promote it, meaning what? You have to instill resilience and confidence in your teens. You have to encourage them to trust their instincts. Make them know they got it. They have what it takes. You got to remind them that it's okay to stand up for yourself. Yes, even if it means going against the crowd. And when they do so, celebrate their successes in resisting peer pressure and making positive choices. Reinforce their ability to be able to navigate social challenges effectively. They need to know it's okay to be on one side and against the crowd, that there is nothing to be ashamed of. And so, concluding with you, by preparing your teens in handling peer pressure and social challenges, it actually empowers them to make positive choices that will align with their values and goals, their belief system, and you support them and guide them and help them to develop the confidence and the resilience that is needed to navigate those complexities and difficult moments. It is okay to be set apart as long as you respect and you honor your values and your belief system. And it's good for the overall well-being and the self-esteem of your teenagers. I really hope that you took notes and you are really blessed. As I said again, let's get on it and begin to implement these points one step at a time. Grace is upon you. God bless you.